Okay.
It's
So
verbal, but see the verbal, it
Mhm.
ends up
Mhm.
to us here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And while I heard the punch,
The
the
punch,
punch
she
finally
followed
against the
around.
wall.
You
And
grab
I
her.
pulled the whip, and
Uh-huh.
I'm dragging her, you know, the trial on her. I'm dragging to the side, so I'm trying to get.
How you doing? I'm saying warm down just for me. How you doing? All right. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of everything. You know, I'll be in here to talk to you a little bit. You know what I mean? I spoke with your mother. Your mother's name is Lenita.
Yeah.
What's her last name?
Hillburn.
Okay. I'll be back in here to talk to you a little bit. That way we get down to the bottom of everything. Can I get you anything to drink?
You gotta get some water.
Okay. All right. And we'll go from there. But before we get started, you got any questions for me?
Not really.
Okay.
Kenneth walked into the sheriff's office and confessed. No tricks, no pressure, no long interrogation. Most murder suspects do everything they can to avoid being caught. They lie, they run, they try to cover their tracks. But Kenneth sat down and started talking like he was ready to get it all off his chest. What would make someone spill everything within minutes? An innocent person would deny, demand a lawyer, or ask what's going on. But Kenneth didn't hesitate. Was it guilt, fear, or something else? Some people confess right away for three main reasons. The first is genuine remorse. They can't live with what they did. These people break down, cry, and confess because they want to be punished. But does Kenneth seem truly remorseful? His tone, his body language, does he look broken or too comfortable? The second reason is self-preservation. Some criminals believe that confessing early might get them a lighter sentence. They think cooperation will help their case. But Kenneth doesn't try to negotiate. He doesn't ask about a deal. It's almost as if he's not worried about what comes next. The third reason is control. Some criminals enjoy telling their story. They want to control the narrative before the police do. They want to justify what they did. And this is where Kenneth raises red flags. He doesn't break down. He doesn't beg for forgiveness. He describes what happened step by step as if he's reliving it. When someone feels guilty, they say things like, "I didn't mean to," or "I wish I could take it back." But Kenneth doesn't say that. Instead, he talks about dragging her, stabbing her, and how she reacted. He doesn't say, "I lost control." He doesn't say, "It was a mistake." Was this a confession out of guilt, or was Kenneth trying to control the story before anyone else could?
Mm-hmm.
How many you got?
I got two.
Oh, yeah, how old?
I got a 14-year-old and a 4-month-old.
Okay. I got you. And your mom, where your mom stay at?
She's in Plano.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a minute, man. You say you don't need no more water or anything like that. Give me a minute. It's gonna take me a little bit to get my stuff together, and I'll come back in here and holler at you. But I'm Detective Walton. I'm gonna be handling the case, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying to think of anything else before I leave. Come back. But if not, like I said, I'll think about it when I get here, okay? All right, man. All right, man. All right. Appreciate you wanting to talk to me. I want to get down to the bottom of it. Let me go right into this so you understand your rights, okay? You can follow around. You have the right to remain silent, not making a statement at all. Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you at your trial. You with me? All right. Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you. You want to talk to me so that way we can get down to the bottom of everything. All right. I don't know you. Today my first time ever hearing about you, okay? But I know that, based on me talking to you, I've developed my own opinion about you. You don't seem like you're a cold-blooded person, that you just got a bad heart. Seems like you got a big heart, you know what I mean? Yeah. And at the end of the day, I got to get down to the bottom of this. Can I call you Kenneth?
Yes.
I got to get down to the bottom of this to find out what exactly happened out there, because I know things got bad out there. All right. Mm-hmm. So tell me, let's start from the top and tell me what happened, so that way we can go from there.
Kenneth isn't just confessing, he's shifting blame. He paints himself as the victim. She was punking me. She was aggressive. She was blackmailing me. Instead of taking responsibility, he frames the situation as if he had no choice. But if he was truly in danger, why didn't he leave? Why didn't he call for help? Why didn't he walk away? A person acting in self defense tries to escape. They don't stay, they don't escalate. Killers who try to justify their actions often give themselves away. They want the detectives and everyone else to believe they had to do it. They reframe their crime as a reaction, not a decision. But listen closely. At what point does this actually sound like self defense? Kenneth talks about being provoked, but his words reveal something else. He describes control, he describes dominance. His reasoning isn't about fear, it's about power. He wasn't afraid of her. He wanted to prove she couldn't control him. Was this self defense? Or was this someone who lost control and doesn't want to admit it?
I had just did 5 years, man. I had got out of penitentiary in like 2012. And I was living with my grandma, and my grandtie ended up dying on me in like 2013. That's when I first came down to the bridge and met her. But long story short, man, you know, she's a pretty aggressive girl. You know, I put it like that. You know, and you know, I got a 60-year-old mom, and you know, kind of slower family. You know, so how I'm stringing my family along, you know, she's not doing that. You know, so you know, I might get into arguments or whatever with Latricia, but you know, it came to a point to where I felt like she was punking my family.
Yeah.
You know, and when you got when I got my mom here 60, I got a brother who has seizures. You know, and I got this aggressive girl, and at the end of the day, when we arguing, and you know what I'm saying, and I can leave.
Right.
You see, I got somewhere to go.
handle your
Yeah.
Okay.
So and when I leave, and I leave, you know. So sometimes when I leave, you know, you know, things calm down and I come back, you know, and it be like that, you know. But it started to seem like, you know, she was kind of punking me and blackmailing me, you know.
Yeah. You said blackmail.
Blackmail, like, you know, my dad's in prison, you know, and she'll come with me with it, well, you gonna be in there with your daddy.
Yeah.
You know, some old stuff like that.
Over your head.
You know, man, I'm not your mama. I can't take care of you like your mama. You know, just some kind of stuff out the blue, you know, and it's to the point to where I don't want to bring my mom around. You know, I don't want my family around you because you might beat up my mom or maybe do something to you, you know, you know, and it's kind of blackmail because, you know, I've been to prison and my fight kind of different. You know, I'm going to run from you because I don't want to go back to prison. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of my little get there, you know, but you got some people that don't want to respect your mind, you know, and it turned into blackmail. You going to be in prison. I ain't your mama. And brushing up against me, beating me up, and then it's starting to pump. And I told him, I said, man, one day you're going to get that fight out of me you looking for, man, because, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for it. That's why I don't really mess with you like that. Came time for that fight, man.
Came time for the fight. So what happened?
This is where it gets disturbing. Kenneth admits it. I was trying to kill her. No hesitation, no regret. He doesn't stumble over his words, doesn't try to soften them. He says it plainly, as if it's just another fact. Then he describes it in chilling detail how he stabbed her, watched her struggle, and even mentions pouring water on her. Why would someone say that out loud? Why would anyone recount a crime like this, step by step? Most people, even guilty ones, try to minimize their involvement. They say, I lost control, or it wasn't supposed to happen like that. They show hesitation, regret, something that suggests they understand the weight of what they've done. But Kenneth, he relives it. When criminals describe their actions without emotion, that's a major red flag. It suggests detachment or even worse, enjoyment. There's no panic in his voice, no sense of horror at what he's done. He talks about it like he's telling a story, like he's in control of the details. So think about it. How does he sound when he talks about the murder? Is he remorseful or is he proud?
Kenneth may very well be feeling there's no point in holding back.
You know, then the pumpkin started, or the argument.
This happened yesterday. This is on Christmas.
Yeah. So, you know, it might be something out the blue said, man, I'm whatever out the blue. And you know, when I get the right jab, I might come back with some. Well, I'm chilling, man. I ain't really trying to do all that, you know, 'cause I know that's a fight for the story. You know, I'm trapped in the house, and she likes to run out, scream and get security. You know, sometimes out the blue, you know, she might say something fancy to me or something fancy and stand up, go unlock the door and hold the door, and you can exit if you want. You know, like you know, either way, I mean, you can't punk me, man. Because your only motive is because I've been somewhere you haven't. And you know, it's a place I don't want to be, or I would rather not be, or I'm trying to stay away from. So when it turns to blackmail, I was like, man, you don't get that fight out of me, man, because you're not going to be punking my family and punking me.
Watch how he speaks. Does he sound anxious or does he sound comfortable? His tone is casual, almost like he's talking about an argument with a friend. No panic, no desperation. If you were being interrogated for murder, how would you react? Nervous, shaking, defensive? This is where things get interesting. Studies show that liars tend to fidget, avoid eye contact, or over-explain. They add unnecessary details, trying to convince instead of simply telling the truth. But psychopaths, they stay calm, they don't flinch, they control the room, not the other way around. Kenneth doesn't show fear. He doesn't hesitate. He leans into his story like he's in charge. No signs of guilt, no struggle to justify himself, just a controlled, matter-of-fact tone. So the question is, does Kenneth look like a man who feels the weight of what he did? Or does he look like someone who's completely unfazed?
You understand exactly what went on at that apartment. So y'all started arguing. Was it at nighttime?
Yeah.
So it was on Christmas, or it's about, you said about
1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock in the morning. So today,
Yeah.
about 1 in the morning. So y'all in the back. So was Clyde up in there?
Yeah, he was in the living room, but I called her in the room. You know, I kind of took the argument to the room because I'm like,
She was trying to argue out there in the back. You told her to go to the room.
Yeah, let's, you know, because I know what you're doing, and I'm saying, man, you finna get that fight out of me, man, because I'm getting tired of running from you, you know, and it's becoming to the point to where you punking me and blackmailing me, man. You know, and that's only because, you know, I don't want to go to prison, man, and you holding it over my head, man.
So what did she say while y'all up in the room? What exactly did she say? What started?
Because you know, the situation may heat, and then it'll die down, and when the conversation dies down or the argument dies down, she'll throw something in there. Fuck you.
Oh, so something. But you want to make sure that y'all arguing. You want to make sure you got it out.
Yeah, but cause it's because I say we talking, it's heated. When we calm down, boom, we friends again. And I just have to do, but shit, fuck what you talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of type shit, you know? Just man, well, fuck me. They're gonna kind of trigger you, and I'm like, you keep coming with me with this fight, man. We did calm down, but you already got some smart ass shit to say. I'm gonna let you have what the you want, you know. That's kind of where my attitude. Well, come here.
So that's when you said,
Yeah,
come here.
come on.
And show me, like I said, just show me, because I need to know.
Because the door is like right now. I was like, come on in, and push the door, and she's fighting. And I just hit her, boom.
You hit her with your fist first?
Yeah, but I had my coat in a closet. I had a little dagger in my coat that I hadn't found like a while back. You know, kind of had it with.
And so when she came up, you said you hit her first, did she fall down?
Yeah, kind of. And I really grabbed her and dragged her over there, you know.
You dragged her what, in the closet?
Yeah, to the closet so I could get my coat and get in my coat because, man, I'm not.
Was this coat right here?
Nah, I had another coat on.
So
I'm like, man, I'm gonna go on and get you out of it because it's not a fight. You trying to punk me, man. This ain't no. It's an argument over nothing. It's becoming a punk and a blackmail.
So she went unconscious at the time when you hit her. She fell. You drugged her. Did you drag her by her hair? Did you drag her by her clothes?
By her clothes.
She had clothes. So what did she have on?
Okay, she something I don't really remember.
Okay, so did you pull her shirt up off of her?
No, I didn't. I just pulled her.
You pulled her. You got you. So you kind of pulled her. So basically, okay.
So we here. Well,
okay.
It's verbal, but see the verbal it ends up to us here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And while her the punch,
The punch. She
finally
found the ground. You grabbed
I
her.
pulled her here. I'm dragging her here. You know, the closet over here. I'm dragging to the closet. I'm trying to get to my stuff. You know, because she got me hot. You know, So I get it to my stuff, and she, and she's trying to fight. I'm holding her, but I'm hot. I'm like, you ain't got me hot, man. I told you leave me alone. Yeah, I told you leave me alone, and it won't be nothing, you know, and I can go. But now I'm rustled up, and I give my dad, man. I said, man, I don't leave you alone, man. But if you keep fucking with me, man, I'm gonna hit you, man. I'm gonna beat your ass, man.
But you told
and
her, so you hadn't stabbed her yet.
And then I let her go. And then just drew, and I hit her, boom, right in the stomach, and I took off on her head.
How many times did you hit her?
I don't know.
Because thing about it, so is it a lot, because she had more than one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
So you said,
Yeah,
the first place that you got her was in the stomach.
Yeah.
And then, what happened, what did she do when you
Oh, she just, it was surprised because I really left her alone, and I'm gonna leave you alone, and I ain't gonna fuck with you no more, because that ain't what I'm trying to do, and then I said, man, fuck you.
Yeah,
you know, because I know it's coming back.
So it basically you thought about everything, after you hit it at one time, you thought about it, man?
No, it was like, I let her go, you know, I had my dad.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, man, I'll stick you, man, I'll fuck you up, nigga. I said, well, I don't leave you alone, man, but if you keep coming at me, man, you gonna end up making me fuck you up, man.
That's what you told her.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna end up making me...
This after you stabbed her the first time?
No, I hadn't hit her stab yet. And I said, you gonna make me end up fucking you up. And she kind of, because she ain't got hit.
Yeah.
And I like, and I just...
Yeah. So basically, she kind of brushed off like, yo, whatever type.
Yeah, I came on with it, yeah. I came on with it, man.
And so after you stabbed her, because it was she had multiple stabs.
I stayed till she died, man.
Did you?
I did it till the girl died, man.
And
Well, really?
How did you know she died?
I don't know if she died, but I'll tell you, when I got finished with her, she was blood out of her floor, she squirming. She rolled over to a water bottle, poured water on her. You know, I'm not so much evil in her, dog. She ain't even dying type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And she's wobbling all over the floor. I'm like, this chick ain't dying.
This is the moment. Kenneth watches her die and then says she put the shirt over her face and died. Just like that, no emotion, no panic, no hesitation. The way he describes it is disturbingly casual, as if he's watching something routine, something expected. But listen closely, what's the first thing he thinks about? Not getting caught. He doesn't run out screaming for help. He doesn't call 911. He doesn't even seem shocked by what just happened. He just walks away. A truly remorseful person would react with panic, maybe even try to save her. A normal person, even in a moment of rage, would feel some kind of regret the second reality sets in. But Kenneth, he just observes. He watches, describes, and then moves on like it's nothing. This is where we see what kind of person he really is.
Her eyes. Cause I'm hot, I'm trying to really kill her though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm saying, you ain't gonna do it, so we gonna get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to kill her, but at one point I let her go, man. I told my mom, I said, Mom, this girl wouldn't sit up here and die with me. If I tell you that girl wouldn't die with me.
And as far as when you said you stayed there till she died, did you stay there till she stopped moving?
No, I'm gonna tell you what, she was bothering all, woo, like I said, you know, trying to make it out the door. She trying to make it out the door, I want to let her go out, you know, because I know I didn't hit her enough time for her to lose enough blood to die. You know what I'm saying? So I really kind of keeping her.
So you made up in your mind, I'm gonna kill this girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And with the Clyde, was
He was in the room.
He didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, all he heard was an argument, you know, and after a while, the argument died, you know, but I'm saying this girl was wrestling, and she just ended up laying back in the corner, man, like this, man, right into the man I'm talking about. That's some evil, man. She lay back in that corner, you know what she did?
What she say?
She grabbed the shirt and put it over her face and died there.
She grabbed the shirt
And put it over her face
and
and
died.
died out, man. She just, and it was sort of like some fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, you got too much evil. That's too much evil, man. But that's what that was like, and I just, she put the shirt over her face, and I just walked out, turned the lights out, I closed the door. I seen Clyde, I ain't say nothing to him. I walked out the front door.
Walked out the front door. What time was this?
About 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Where did you go?
To the train station.
Yeah. And what about the coat that you pulled out?
And I will. I don't know where the coat is. I went back looking for the coat, I couldn't find it.
But you definitely know where the dagger is.
Yeah.
All right. As far as when you went You got on the train. You left on the train. You went straight to your mama's house.
Nah, I went downtown, then I got on the 110 bus to go to La Prada. That's my brother's house.
So you rode the door downtown, right there. You talking about like, right Ross and Lamar area? Did you ride the train?
I rode the train to the Pearl Arts District Station.
Okay.
And then I come up to the 7-Eleven on the corner of Commerce, and I get on the 110 that goes to La Prada. So I did that. I got to my brother's house. I told them, they kind of ran up and they brought me in. I told them I want to turn myself in.
So your mom did? Your mom can't pick you up from downtown?
Yeah, she came pick me up from my brother's house.
You from your brother's house?
You know what I'm saying?
And her and Craig Cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
They dropped me off at the store across the street. You know what I'm saying? And I told them I was going to turn myself in.
But your mom, you told your mom what happened. Was Craig in the car when you told her?
I ended up really, I didn't get to tell, he wasn't in the car when I told her. We was on the phone when I told her what happened.
Okay.
So when she pulled up.
What number did you call from?
My mom?
Yeah, how did you call her?
My brother's phone.
Your brother's phone. What about Latrice's phone?
I didn't call her.
Do you know, did she have a phone, a cell phone?
She had one.
But
That's
is it
my
working?
phone.
Oh, really? It's not working right now?
It was on.
It was, okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Did you, but you didn't take that phone?
No.
Okay, so you just walked out the door. What did you have on when you actually?
I had on some jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had on some black Swiss over the jeans. I had on a blue shirt and a coat. I got rid of the coat. I couldn't find it. I still got the jeans and the black pants that my brother had.
Okay.
I changed pants before I came.
And the shoes, they're the same shoes you had on right there?
When authorities already have enough evidence to convict a person, there's always a sense of inevitability. In this case, the confession is almost a formality. Kenneth may very well be feeling there's no point in holding back.
Hey, let me tell you, man, everybody make mistakes, Don't get me wrong, this girl, she lost her life, you know what I mean? It's a terrible thing, that happened. But at the end of the day, you did a good thing by coming forward, telling you manned up, that's what you did. And I appreciate you talking to me, and we're gonna get down to the bottom because I'm gonna probably have some more questions for you. But I know one thing: this girl, her family gonna have some questions. I know she didn't deserve to die. All right, she didn't deserve to die. All right, because now you think about it, you got a 6-month-old, right? You got how many kids you got with her?
2. Well, 1.
1 6-month-old.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that's kind of one-sided.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And I'm not. And this is what I want to make sure we understand each other. I'm not buying this out because my job is to get the information. I've heard this point. All right, now heard your side. So now my job is investigating, put everything together. But give me 1 second, man, so we can go out there and try to get this dagger, and I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Why did he turn himself in? Was it guilt? Or did he realize the evidence was too strong? Because turning yourself in doesn't always mean remorse. Sometimes it's just damage control. He didn't run. He didn't hide. But does that mean he felt bad for what he did? Or did he simply know there was no way out? When a suspect surrenders, it's easy to assume they're showing responsibility, but it can also be a calculated move. Maybe he thought a confession would make him look better in court. Maybe he wanted to control the story before the police did. Maybe he believed that by cooperating, he could gain sympathy. But here's what we know: confessing doesn't erase what he did. The evidence is there. The victim is gone. And no matter what excuses he gives, the reality is simple. He made a choice, and now he's facing the consequences. Was Kenneth truly remorseful, or was he just trying to talk his way into a lighter sentence? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's break this case down together.